Kasha Dabrowa, thanks for coming in. Western Invitational, you host the event. Seems like we do this every year, and great fencers from across the nation come. I thought your team held up pretty well. Your impression?
Yes, I think we did very well this weekend, the past weekend, and so we had some wins. We defeated Brandeis and UCSD, which is our big competitor because we're in the same conference. We got to see some teams that we won't see much in the season. From the East Coast and Midwest. We fenced Columbia, we fenced Ohio State, we fenced Tufts, we fenced Northwestern. Those are some big teams that we got to compete and did well against them.
Absolutely, and you had some standouts. Let's start on the ladies' side. Names that jump out to me: Vestal and Klein, of course.
Yeah, so Mira Vestal on the Sabre side, she did very well. She showed up this weekend very well, and she fenced against very well against tough teams. And Melissa Klein, of course, is our superstar this weekend. She just came back from a big injury. Last year, around this time, she had a season-ending injury, so she spent the whole year recovering and undergoing different procedures, making sure that she's ready for her senior year. And she absolutely dominated this weekend. She did very well. She fenced very well against Ohio State. She fenced very well against Northwestern. Obviously, those are very tough wins for her, and those results really set her up very well for the rest of the season, so very proud of them.
Absolutely. And on the guys' side, a bevy of people you could talk about here.
So, yeah, on the men's side, we have also a lot of superstars that showed up very well this weekend. We were talking about Richard Lee, who is our freshman on the foil side. He not only did very well during the Western tournament, he actually made top 8 at the World Cup this past weekend also. That is a very strong result for him that helps him really sets him up for success for later in the season, obviously, in our NCAA championship cycle, I guess, and also it helps him to get closer to the world team, junior world team. Then we have, obviously, Jack Griffith, our Captain America, as we call him. We have Omar Amara on the epee side. He just won the MPSF Fencer of the Week title, which shows also very strong, performance on his end. Caden Choi and Byung Kim, also freshmen on the epee side, fenced very well this weekend. They obviously had very strong competitors to go against, but again, we're tough people, and then they had some tough bouts and showed up very well. And also you have Andrei Nazlumov, who is our freshman saber fencer from Virginia area, and there's actually a big story about him. So he is his grandfather, Coach Nazlumov, is actually the coach that brought me here to the U.S., and I competed on the team for him when I was a student athlete. And it's just it's a very amazing cycle. Like how you can see, I remember him just growing up as from a very young kid, and now he is a cadet athlete here at Air Force, competing for us and really representing us very well. And so, like I said, we had a lot of great results and individual results, and of the fencers that set us up very well for the season.
Back to Nazlumov for a second. That had to be like a surreal kind of moment because, as you said, his grandfather, coach at Ohio State, you played for him, and then now here is his grandson competing for you.
Yes, correct. That is like I said, I would never thought I would be in the position to coach his grandson because, like I said, I always remember him being a student athlete in the gym, just, doing my thing, doing my footwork, focusing on my practice, and him as a little kid running around with his sister, just kind of getting an idea of what fencing is. And now he's turning into this very serious cadet and very responsible athlete also. And so we're looking at expecting him to really show up very well too.
Absolutely. Now, you don't have a lot of competitions at home, so it was senior day during the Western Open. Would you like to talk about those seniors for a little bit and what they've meant to your program?
Yeah, so we already mentioned a couple of them. We talked about Omar Amara, who has come a long way from his freshman year to his senior year, and just kind of not only becoming a great athlete, but also I'm confident that when he graduates, he's going to be a great officer in the U.S. Air Force and Space Force. And Melissa Klein, of course, we talked about her, how she's coming back from an injury and just being so laser focused on just really doing her best this season. And on the fencing strip, I think really prepares her well to life afterwards. We just talked about Mira Vestal, who just had a great performance, but she's also a great cadet on the hill too. And so her outstanding performance also shows in her academics as well. William Barber, also another saber fencer, our senior, who is also, like, his academic results are outstanding. So he's looking really great going into the real life after college. Macklin Luby, who is our team captain, he's a saber fencer as well. Again, he's looking to do some great things when he graduates, and he will be greatly missed. He's a great captain. Same as Jack Griffith, Ellie, Kim. All three of them are team captains, and so they will be greatly missed, and they're doing a great job as captains. I think that's all the seniors.
Yeah, you did a good job there. I was trying to remember along with you. Final question for you. It's early in the season. You're competing really, really well. Do you feel like maybe you're peaking too early, or are you worried that you're competing this well?
I think I am not worried that we're peaking too early. I think we have a lot more potential going into the second semester. And what we're looking also is at managing that energy, actually. So we're not peaking too early, that we're not, obviously we don't want to peak too late either. Like, we want to have that our top performance in March. And that's why we very much focus on the overall preparation of our cadet athletes from the mental, physical, and just overall wellness perspective. And that's why we work very well with our strength and conditioning coach, Coach Brad Rains, to make sure that we are hitting all those different areas of preparation for our athletes to kind of maintain the level of performance and peak when we need to peak. So to answer your question, I don't think it's too early. I think we're right on where we're supposed to be.
Perfect. Coach Dabrowa, thanks for the time. Good luck.
Thank you.